Gemar Chatima Tova. In the beginning of this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu says, Yarof kamatar likhi tizal katal imrati kisiyirim ale deshe echir vivivim ale esav. And how it's usually translated as he wants his words that he's speaking to the people to fall like rain and like dew, and they should fall on the herbs, and they should be like droplets on the grass. So what is all this different metaphors with the herbs and the grass and the rain and the dew? So the Khatam Sofer tells us a very fascinating thing. Usually when a person thinks about herbs, they think about the individual character of an herb. They all have different names, they all have different smells and tastes. Just think of the ones we eat, like rosemary, thyme, oregano. These herbs all have a very distinct character. Whereas grass, although for somebody who's an expert, they'll know the difference between one kind of grass and another kind of grass. Really, for most of us, it's just grass. They have pretty much the similar smell, similar look, similar color. So generally, people don't like the rain, especially in rainy climates. It's inconvenient, and you never know. It might be traffic, other problems. It might hurt, it might create floods. Rain isn't always a good thing. People like dew. It's pleasant. It's good for the vegetation. At the same time, it doesn't inconvenience your life in any way. Just like herbs have their own distinct character, that represents a person, because a person, an individual, has his own or her own unique character. And when you speak to that person, you can be blunt. You can speak to the person on their level and say to them what they need to hear and not beat around the bush. Just like rain on an herb. As opposed to when you speak to an individual, when you speak to a group, when you speak to a congregation, you need to speak more gently, and you need to talk to them in a way that they'll understand, but at the same time that they won't be put on the spot in a way that they'll just turn around and rebel. Remember, this is the time of the year when we say that tzedakah is one of the three things that helps a person get closer to Hashem. Please respond in kind. Please sponsor our work. Please support our efforts to foster this community. Let's look forward to a time together when Hashem's words through Moshe will be heard again, and we'll be able to grow together, to come closer, and to create a more spiritual, beautiful world following Hashem's mitzvot. Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova.